Just the other day, I was visiting a friend who I held on my knee when she was a baby. She has a baby now, and I was having her on her knee and reminded me. Sway to and fro in the twilight gray. This is the ferry to Shadowtown. It always sails at the end of day, just as the darkness closes down. Rest, little head, on my shoulder, so a sleepy kiss is all fair. Drifting away from the world we go, baby and I, in the old rocking chair. See where the fire logs glow and spark, glittering lights of the shadowland. The raindrops on the window harp are rippling, lapping upon the stand. There where the mirror is glancing dim, a lake lies, shivering, cool and sweet. Blossoms are waving above its brim. Those over there on the windowsill rock slow and move slow in the dusty light, silently lower the anchor down. My dear little passenger says good night. We have reached the harbor of Shadowtown. What? The house by the side of the road. There are hermit souls that live withdrawn in a place of their own self-content. There are souls that's like stars that dwell apart in a fellowless firmament. There are pioneer souls that blaze their path where highways never ran. Let me live by the side of the road and be a friend to man. Let me live in a house by the side of the road, the men who are good and the men who are bad, as good and as bad as I would not sit in the scorner's seat or howl as critics back. Let me live in my house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. I see from my house by the side of the road, by the side of the highway of life, the men who pass with ardor of hope, the men who are faint and with strife. But I turn not away from their smiles nor their tears, but paths of an infinite time. Let me live in the house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. I know where are the brook-laden meadows ahead and mountains of wearisome heights that the road passes through a long afternoon and stretches far away into the night. But still we rejoice when the traveler rejoices, weep at the strangers that moan. Nor live in my house by the side of the road like a man who dwells alone. Let me live in my house by the side of the road, where the race of men go by. There are good, there are bad, there are weak, there are strong. Wise, foolish, and so am I. There, then should I sit in the scorner's seat or hear the critic's ban. Please let me live in my house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. This is one that was part of a sermon that a lot of people don't know, but I used to have a church, and I had started a church on Broad Street here for a while, but the critics, we've had too many people who didn't have money, and they were there and they'd come and they'd invite to eat, and that. Some of the better people downtown closed us down, run us out of town. Today is the very first day of the rest of our lives. This is the beginning of a new day. God has given this day to use as we will. We can waste it or use it for good. But what we do today is important because we are exchanging a day of our lives for it. When the tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, leaving in its place something that we have traded for. We should want it to be gain and not loss, good and not evil, success and not failure. In order that we shall not regret the price that we have paid for it, we should try just for today, for you never fail until you have struck. Our lives we cut on a curious plan, shaping them as if were for man. But God, with better art than we, shapes them for all eternity.